Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lauren and welcome to Plants and Things. In today's video, we are doing another import, and this import is from Tropicals Plants, and I have been counting down the days, hours, minutes, and seconds until my order finally got here. It didn't take long, but I've just been so excited about it. So I'm gonna start off first by just kind of explaining the process with ordering from Tropicals, because it is a little different from if you've ever ordered from Green Spaces or Acclimation Set-Up or any other website like that. Aeroid Market, I think, is another one. It's a little different, their ordering process. So I am gonna explain it first, and then we're gonna get into the unboxing. So like I mentioned, this order is from Tropicals, and they are based in Ecuador. You can find them on their Instagram page and of course on their website. Mia, do you guys have to play right now? Not right now, please. Please, can you just give me like an hour? They don't even usually play at this time, so why they're playing at this time, I don't know. And I gotta turn this light off because I think it's gonna make me look yellow. Like I was saying, this order is from Tropicals. They are based in Ecuador. You can find them on Instagram here and their website here. They are a really great company from what I have heard. I've only heard great, amazing things about this company, so that is why I placed an order with them. And they had a bundle. Y'all know I like bundles, so I had to go with the bundle. That definitely, I will always have my eyes on them, like wanting to order from them, but once they had the bundle, I said, well, now's the time. So that's what we did. So if you're interested in placing an order with Tropicals, it's gonna be a little bit different process than what you might be used to. You cannot order directly from their website. They take their orders through invoice via email, and they'll send you a PayPal invoice. Their website is basically a gallery just for you to see their plants, what plants they have and what they look like, because you cannot order from there. You're gonna see several plants listed at $0. You're gonna see plants listed with no price at all. That is not an error. Technically, because you can try to check out, but it's not going to work. You're not going to be able to place your order that way. And it'll show, I'm pretty sure the instructions are at the top of the website. I'd have to check again, and if I can put like a screen recording on the screen, I'll put one up. But basically, once you see the plants that you want, you contact them via email, and the email, I'm pretty sure, is right there at the top of the website, and you say, hi Gilberto, that's his name. Hi Gilberto, these are the plants I would like. And I would recommend to just immediately tell him your city and state that you're in so that he can calculate the shipping for you. He's gonna come back and say, hi my friend, this is your invoice based on what you said you want. So it'll tell you how much the plants are exactly, and most likely, I believe too, they'll send you a updated price list. So when I first reached out to them, saying what I wanted, he said, here's also our updated price list, and then he put the invoice together for me. So the invoice will have all the plants listed and their price, the shipping cost, and I think there's maybe a tax fee, I believe, the taxes as well, and they'll tell you the total there. Once you approve it and you say, yes, that looks great, that's what I want, he's gonna say, please send me your PayPal email. You send him your PayPal email, he sends you the invoice through PayPal, and that's how you pay. And it's done, easy, 1, 2, 3. I believe the shipping cost is based on where you're located, because someone that I talked to on Instagram also placed an order with them, and I believe she's in New York, and her shipping was a little cheaper than my shipping. It was only $10 cheaper, but $10 is $10. Hers was cheaper than mine. My shipping was $55, hers was $45. I'm assuming it's based on where you're located. So the other thing I wanted to mention, if in the past you've had to pay that $25 import fee, there was none of that. I don't know if it was already included. I don't remember seeing a separate $25 fee on my invoice. I just remember seeing taxes, cost of plants, shipping. If I'm wrong, I'll put it on the screen, but I'm pretty sure I didn't pay a separate $25 import fee. Another thing I wanted to mention is that how can I explain this? I remember now. The way that they ship their plants is that they import or ship plants to a certain country once a month. So for the US, they have a designated day that they ship their plants to the US. So if you place your order between usually if you place your order towards the first half of the month, then you will get your shipment in the following month. So say you order your plants in the beginning of July, you will get your plants shipped to you in the beginning of August, which is what I did. I think by the second week, I was still within that window. So I made it to the August shipment. If you ordered it halfway, like at the end of July, you're now going to be on the September shipment for the US. And I'm pretty sure they do the same thing for Europe and other countries. So there's one designated time for your plants to be shipped. Unlike what I experienced with Green Spaces ID, where you're just kind of in the queue. When they get to your order, that's when it gets sent to you. So I like the way that Tropicals does it better, because there's no waiting game. There's no, I'm not sure when it's like, this is when it's gonna ship and that's it. You know, it's clear. Whereas with Green Spaces, you had to kind of keep going back and checking to see, like, is it gonna be sent soon? And that's because they ship them all separate by order. Whereas Tropicals, they bulk ship to the country once a month. So I really like that process. It's very clear and it's fast. So I knew it was gonna be shipped. He told me it's gonna be shipped on August 5th. And then as it got closer, he said it's going to be shipped on August 8th, which was the following Monday, which was fine. Which I did think it was weird anyway that it was going to be shipped on a Friday, so I didn't care that it was like pushed back a couple of days to the Monday. And so I got the notification, the email that it was shipped on Monday. And then so I'm thinking, okay, it's going to be here by Friday. That's cool. And then I got an update saying it was coming on Wednesday. And I said, oh my God, I'm not ready. Wednesday. That's so soon. So I got excited. And then on Tuesday, I think it said it was still in Kentucky. I said, ain't no way. It was not going on Wednesday. So it ended up coming on Thursday, which was fine. It worked out fine. It didn't matter. So that was the process up until this point. And let me think, is there anything else I wanted to share about ordering from them? No, I don't think so. But let's get into this unboxing. This big, beautiful box. Ooh, yeah, I don't need to know my apartment number. This big box here from Tropicals. It's heavy. I'm excited because it's a good sized box, and like I said, I have high hopes and high expectations for this order, because every time, which I haven't seen a lot of unboxings, there's not a lot of YouTube unboxings of this. I've seen it here and there. A couple of people have done videos about it, but even they had a live, not auction, but a live sale. I think they do it like every Saturday for one for each country. Their plants are big. Like the plants that I've seen people in a few videos, those are big, and the plants that was in that live show was big. So I'm like, if I don't have some sizable plants, I'm gonna feel some type of way. So I really hope that these plants live up to my expectations, because like I said, I have only heard good things about this place. So let's dig in. I'm very excited. So like I said, I ordered a bundle, and it's called the Fuzzy Philodendron Bundle. Yeah, when I saw this, again, I knew that I needed to have it within minutes. I said, I need to order this. And it's pretty much every fuzzy philodendron that you could ever want. And based off of one of these plants alone, it was enough for me to say, I want this bundle. Because, and let me acknowledge this packaging. They got this nice sheet over here, nice and thick, taped down so nicely. Very nice, very nice. I just needed to point that out. I was kind of worried too, because it's been really hot. Like it's been over the 100s for the past 2 weeks. And right when this went into the mail, it did drop down to the mid to high 90s. And I was like, at least it's not baking anymore like it was before. So, but anyways, like I was saying, this is a package of 4 fuzzy philodendrons, and then they threw in 1 extra, which was nice. And then I added something, so that was nice too. He was really nice about that. I placed my order, and then a week later I saw on their, did I see it on their sale? I don't know. A week later I saw a plant that I was like, ooh, can I add that to my order? He was like, sure, my friend, you can order it, add it to your order. And he told me the price of it, which it actually ended up being $10 cheaper than what I saw it on their price list. So I was happy about that. Okay, this is how it's packaged here. It's very well, neatly, nicely protected and packaged here. Oh my goodness. Got my whole government on here. Okay, so it's in this bag like this here. I think this is a bunch of shredded newspaper, so I'm gonna have to put it directly in this box so that I don't. I'm excited. Oh my gosh. Okay. So what this tells me is that however their process is, this didn't get opened. When they packaged this looks like this is in the same packaging that it was in when it left Ecuador. Because I just don't imagine customs going through this and putting it back together like this. So I find that interesting because, like I mentioned, but this did come from Ecuador and not Indonesia. So that could make a difference as well as to why this is so beautifully undisturbed. This is what their newspaper is made of? Such thick, high quality paper. It almost feels like cotton, like material. Wow. It's kind of damp, very slightly damp, not crazy. Okay, we're just gonna start. We're just gonna start here. Okay, so this first one here, you guys can see the squammy cull, which is a beautiful plant. Okay, it's a good size. It's a good size. We're starting off with a good size. This paper is different, unless it's just because it's a little moist. It just feels like almost like cotton. I don't know. So much great packaging here. I am keeping all of this as if I ship plants like that much, but I really don't, but I do for Wish Wednesdays. Look at that fuzzy patio. Look at that fuzz. Okay. I'm telling you, the quality of this polyfill is just on another level. We got one yellow leaf, no biggie, no biggie. Oh, wow, okay, okay. We got all the biggest leaf yellowed. The biggest leaf. Wow. Okay, hold on. The darkness of this green leaf, though, is beautiful. And the fuzz and the red like this is just amazing. Okay, I don't even care that this leaf yellowed because it just looks so cool. I love this. I love this. So they're in sphagnum moss. I'm probably just gonna leave them there for a little bit, even though I hate philodendrons and moss. It's late. I just don't see me like really doing anything right now. It's interesting that they sent this way because let me put something in my lap. Because they made it seem like, and by they, I'm just talking arbitrarily as in I don't even know who they is. I'm just saying like it seemed that they could not send plants in any type of medium. I know it couldn't be in the growing medium, but I just want to take a peek at the roots. Oh, is there an actual leaf coming? Oh no, it's just a caterpillar, okay. I want to see if I can see what the roots is looking like at all. I don't know if I'm gonna do this for every plant, guys. Well, maybe I will in mine. There's a huge chunk here. Okay, is there a better, I'm not gonna keep anything in this. Okay, let's do it this way. I'm like, is there a better way to make this mess? Do I wanna keep this moss? Wait. After I done threw it in the garbage. Okay. I just wanted to give y'all a little peek at the roots. And I'm not gonna lie, but I haven't gotten to any roots yet, and I've removed a lot of moss. Okay, I don't know, I'm trying not to make a mess, but I don't know why I'm trying not to make a mess, because it's just gonna be a mess. Okay, so the roots are already all up and through this moss. I want this moss though. I can't keep it. Okay, I'm gonna have to put new moss in here. Okay, look at this. This is what I like to see. Look at this. Y'all can see right here. I don't want to disturb it too much. I'm not going to disturb it crazy, but y'all can see we have this good looking root here, this good looking root here, and some over here. Wow. Wow. This is amazing. These roots look good. This is the whole chunk right here. Look at this, secondary roots going wild. Can y'all see that? I'm trying not to drop it all over the place. I couldn't be happier. Like, I literally couldn't be happier. This leaf, it's okay, but look how dark. Okay, another thing that I failed to mention, the bounce. Look at the bounce. Look at the bounce of this leaf. Like, it is happy. It does not feel phased after just traveling from Ecuador. I didn't even get to the rest of the plants yet, but I will be ordering from here again. Like, just for the simple fact that if I can make my import process less stressful, why wouldn't I? Even if it may cost me more, if I know that the likelihood, oh, see, I done took it all up out of here. Now it's in here sideways. Look at this. Oh my God. I should have left it in there. So I plan to do I don't want to snap anything, but I planned to do a 24-hour or maybe, yeah, a 24-hour update in this video as well. So at some point I will take the roots. I don't even know. Should I? Like, this one looked so okay that I feel like they're all just, I feel like if something looks like it's wrong with the leaves, then I will unpot it and look at the roots. But look at this. Did it just come from Ecuador or did it just come from down the street? Because it is like, this is only the first plant, guys. And this is not even the one that I'm like, I did want this plant, but this wasn't the reason I got this bundle. But oh my gosh, I love this. I really love arrow-shaped leaves. Oh my gosh. This makes up for the terrible flucatum that I got. It wasn't, the flucatum itself wasn't terrible. I mean that how terrible it is to care for it is what was terrible. It was like 2 weeks of really annoying babying of the plant. And so this gives me the same vibe with the shape. Excuse me. I didn't realize how dark this was. So there's another version of this Squamical Blushing that has a reddish pink back. I'm definitely not unpotting these for the rest because this is wobbly in here now. I'm a little annoyed that I did that. So gorgeous. Okay, next one. What's this one? Okay, no, we're saving that for last. And that's a big boy. Oh my God. Okay, we can do this one. So this was the freebie that came with the bundle. It was 4 plants, 4 fuzzy philodendrons, and then they threw in this free one, which is the Anthurium veitchii, King Anthurium. It looks like it's a nice size. It looks like, I'm so excited. Where's my scissors? I had pulled out my glass vessels thinking that I'm gonna need to put them in water to rehydrate and blah, blah, blah. I went crazy and bought like these 2 big plastic bins to put them in, which I'm still gonna do. I'm still gonna put them in the plastic bins, but I'm not gonna speak too soon, but they look okay. And I only seen one talk about they look okay. I'm excited. That first one was a really good one, like really good one. And packaging is just so good. Like, it's just so good. Oh, okay, King. So I don't know, did they like wet it before they, can you guys see how wet it is? Look at this leaf. Wow. Y'all know Anthuriums import pretty well, but this, you know, I've always liked the veitchii, but I didn't feel like I needed it. But this, oh my gosh, this makes me really excited for the other plant that I ordered. Oh my God, this is so good. Wow, like these leaves are literally perfect, like literally pristine. There isn't an like scratch, a cut, a nothing. Like, wow. How did they manage for these leaves to be wet, coming out looking like I just gave it a bath and they didn't melt away. I guess it's because of the foam around it kind of absorb the water so it doesn't maybe sit and pool on it. I don't know, but I just hope and pray that I can keep it beautiful. It looks so good, and I wasn't even caring about this plant. Like, I really did not care about this plant. It's funny, when he sent me the first invoice, he sent me the other bundle. They had a different bundle for some other type of philodendrons, and I was like, oh, okay, the bundle that I actually wanted was the fuzzy one. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, here it is. And it shows the list of plants, but it didn't show this listed. So I was like, are you still offering the VCI for free as well? Oh yeah, yes, don't worry, it'll be on there. I said, okay, thank you. Just checking. I just wanted to check and make sure I was still getting it, but I'm so happy. So listen, this was the free throw-in, and look how big this leaf is. This is the free one. Guys, this is gonna be a long video, I'm sorry, because I just can't stop looking at these. Like, I'm so excited. He looks so good. So I planned to buy a whole nother shelf once these plants came. Well, once I got them acclimated, because I am gonna put them in my plastic bin for a little while just to make sure they're still good. Probably once they put out a new leaf, then I'll put it out in my room. But so hopefully I can get the shelf by then. This looks so good. Wow. Like, usually when you buy a plant, right, or an import or something, like, I don't know, they do, Imperiums generally import well, but I wasn't expecting it to be so, like, how long? So these, once they got into the US, they came from Miami to me. How long were they in the mail from Ecuador to Miami? Because it looks like, I mean, they sent them second day air from Miami. It did take longer, but it did say second day air. So for me, it was in the mail from Monday to Thursday, 4 days. Before that, like, I don't know what kind of, how they managed to do this, but it's amazing. It's amazing. It's so amazing. Okay, this is a good one. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna save my last two favorites for last. So there is what, 3 more? Oh, there's 4 more. Okay, I don't even know what the other one is then, because I can only think of what 2 of them are. So this is a plant that I knew about, but I wasn't checking for. But once I saw it, that it was a part of the bundle, I was like, ooh, I do need that. And again, nice big packaging, like, ooh, so good. It's, you know what it is this time around too, like from Green Spaces, I don't know, I did hear good reviews about them, and I was happy with my plants that I got from them, don't get me wrong. I just was more nervous because it was my first import order, so I just didn't know how good the specimens would be. But this one, like, every time I seen them talking about their like their live shows showing their plants, or somebody else showing their order, like, they were phenomenal, like literally phenomenal. So I just knew, like, if my plants weren't phenomenal, something happened, because they just always seem to do, like, send out phenomenal plants. So, and I was talking to somebody else about this too, like, importing can for sure be a hassle, but this was by far the easiest import order that I've ever done. Easiest in terms of ordering. Well, ordering from online is easier than sending an email back and forth, but I don't know, for some reason it was just kind of nice talking to somebody and being like, hey, this is what I like. Okay, sure, no problem. You know, I don't know, it was nice. It was easy. I would say it was the easiest because of the shipping. With Green Spaces ID, because of the way they do their order processing, it's a little confusing. You're not sure if you're supposed to, you know, go and pay that $25, or like, if you don't get it, will you not get your plant? Or sometimes, like, DHL will send you a link and you didn't know, like, did I respond? Did they get it? Like, that was a little confusing for me. Of course I got through it, but this was a no-brainer. Send me your address, here's your plants, boom. Like, let me stop talking so y'all can just see the plant. It was just a smoother process to me, and it looks like, oh wow. These plants are so amazing. Oh my god. So this looks similar to this Kwame Call, but the fuzz is green, the fuzzy and the fuzzy petiole. And if I remember correctly, these leaves are more elongated, whereas the Kwame Call, the leaves are more arrow shaped. Okay, yeah, because they kind of drape down like this. Wow. If I, guys, just take this in now, because I don't know, like, I obviously have never had these plants before, and I'm hoping that I can keep them alive and looking great, but in case I don't, take it in now. Take it in now in case all of these plants like go to crap, because I don't know what I'm doing. This fuzz is a little different. The petioles are thinner, but they're so firm. They're so happy. These plants are happy. Listen, I'm telling you right now, whatever you see on their website, the price is worth it. Just get it. Just get it. You will not be disappointed. I mean, the prices are good regardless. The shipping, that was one thing, because I did know about this company for months now, and I've been talking about it for months that I wanted to order from them, but the cost of shipping always held me back. But now that I see how they operate, I will never, I'm not going to say never. Now that I know how the process is and I know what I will get, this will be who I go to first the next time I want to import plants. The next time I want to import plants, I will go to them first to see if they have it for sure. 110% tile. Yes, Genevieve. Yes. Oh my goodness. If you like green fuzz instead, there you have it. The petiole's a little thinner than a Kwame Call, but now I'm like, oh, I wish I had my plant shelf, because these are gonna look so good. Let me plant shelf. I'm not gonna open this up. Am I gonna open it up? I don't know. No, because I feel like this is holding us together. I'm not gonna open it up. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. It looks so good. I can't even. Okay, that's okay. So much polyfill. I never have to buy polyfill ever again. Somebody asked me for a plant so I can ship it to them with this polyfill. I be looking on Wish Wednesday to see if I could grant people's wishes to send them plants. And okay, we're gonna leave that. I'm excited about that one. I'm not gonna cry. I'm crazy. But that one is big. And okay, let's open this one, because I forgot this was in here. Okay. So this was like the plant I was least looking forward to, and that's only because I'm having trouble with the one that I have now. This is a different variety, but so we'll see how it goes. I have the least expectations for this plant in terms of my ability to keep it looking pristine as it is, but again, like I said, we'll see. We will see. Let's be positive. Let me come with a positive energy. This plant is going to be an amazing specimen. I'm going to do my best to keep it looking. Oh, okay. Already not doing my best. Already not doing my best. Oh my god. I'm so excited. You guys don't know, I've been looking forward to this for like literally the past 2 days. Oh, this is pretty. Literally the past 2 days, I've been refreshing my what's it called screen, my shipping app screen, for like every 30 minutes I've been. So this is the Varicosum titanium. I don't know what the titanium is. I don't know if it has a, okay. Oh, okay. I do see the titanium. Okay, because I'm not sure why it's called titanium, but I see. I hope I don't dry up these aerial roots. It has 2 leaves. You know what? I'm not surprised that this only has 2 leaves. It's a Varicosum. Like, they just are so finicky. But if you can see, hopefully I'm getting it in the camera, it has a little sheen to it, like titanium. It's really pretty. It is really pretty. I am concerned about this, so I'm gonna probably stake it to something. Ooh. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna stake it to something because I'm concerned. I don't think it will hold itself up. This thing is dense with this, okay. Yeah, let's do that. Do I have some plant tape nearby? Yeah. So I was all prepared. Like, I was like, oh, I need to go to Goodwill. I need to get some more glass containers. I need some tall ones so that I can put these in water, blah, blah, blah. These things don't need nothing. They don't need water. They don't need hydrogen peroxide. They just need a little extra humidity and a little bit of light. That's all they need. I'm just looking at this. So let me pull this off this new growth plant. Wow, I might actually have a beautiful varicosum, guys. You think I can keep it beautiful? Which one is the newest leaf? This one is the newest leaf. It gives me Majestic vibes. Like how the Majestic has that two-tone grayish, platinum-ish. It's definitely giving me Majestic vibes. I like this because it's going to be a little different variety than the one that I have, which has the more red undertones. This is pretty. And the leaf feels way firmer and thicker. I don't know if it's just because it's more mature, but I like this. I unexpectedly really like this. Really, really do. Would I have ordered just this plant alone? No. But happy I got it. Oh, it does look kind of red on the back here, actually. I couldn't really tell in this light, but it does look pretty red on the back. All right, so I just tied it up to this bamboo stick because it was making me nervous. I didn't want it to snap. It's still falling over, so I'm just gonna lay it down. Oh my gosh, I didn't even get to my two favorites and I'm already so happy with what I have. Wow, this is just amazing. Let me just make sure I'm still recording. This is such a good order, guys. Such a good order. Okay, I keep picking this one up and I keep putting it back. We're gonna finish with the philodendrons first, and then we're gonna go to that last one. So this plant, and it feels like it's the biggest one, oh my gosh. This is why I placed this order. This plant alone in the US cost what it costs for me to get this whole bundle. And I spent maybe $202, I think. And just to get a philodendron serpens this size in the US is not, I mean, you're gonna spend $200 from what I've seen. So once I saw that this was in the bundle, I said, I'm getting it. Like, y'all know this is a wish list plant for me. I already talked about it in my wish list plant video. So, I mean, y'all can't be surprised if we're talking about fuzzy philodendrons that there would be a serpent in here. Oh my gosh. Now this is the plant that I'm most nervous about keeping alive and keeping pristine. It's not even about keeping it alive. It's about keeping it looking as good as they look right now, because they look so good that it's like, if they don't and they just go downhill, it makes it more like sad. Because if they came to me looking kind of sad, then I'll be like, well, it was sad, but they came to me looking amazing. So it's like, how did we get here if they came to me looking amazing? You know what I mean? This is a tall plant. This is the biggest plant. This is the biggest plant. Oh my God, y'all can see the leaves through the polyfill. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. We got one yellow leaf at the bottom. I don't care, it's at the bottom. Oh my goodness. Wow. 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 Guys, we have a surface. Look at the fuzz. Surprisingly, I'm not gonna lie, just from opening this and looking at this right now, I like the Squammy Coal better. And I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting me to be dying for this plant. But as I'm seeing it here, I like the Squammy Coal better. And what I like more about the Squammy Coal is how dark those green leaves are. I like this. It is nice. But it's very tall. It's a very tall specimen. I like the wide sinus. The wide sinus is interesting. But the leaves are a little small. I know I sound ungrateful. I'm sorry. I'm not ungrateful. I love this plant and I love that it's happy. But the leaves are a little small, but it is really tall. So obviously Look at the fuzz. Look at the fuzz. Look at the fuzz. Look at the fuzz. I'm trying to hold it up. Oh my gosh. All right, so we're gonna need a stake for this too. It does have some I don't know if this is cosmetic or if it was just starting to give up. There's some like yellowing around the edges there, you can see. But honestly, even if these leaves were perfect, I still would like this Kwame Call better. I just really love those. Look at these arrows. Oh my goodness. I really love those dark greens on this Kwame. I'm talking so fast, I'm not finishing my sentences. I really love the dark green leaves on this Kwame Call more than the serpents. Imagine that. I mean, but that does happen. You know, you see a plant online and you're like, I love that plant, I need to have it. And then you get it in person, you're like, okay, I like it, but maybe, you know, whatever. So I'm glad that I got both. I'm really glad that I got the Kwame Call blush, or the Kwame Call, not blushing, and this one, because I actually really like this Kwame Call more than this one. But overall, it's still an amazing specimen because, like I said, like, there's no sadness in this plant. And y'all know philodendrons do not ship well, they do not import well. So the fact that there's no sadness in these leaves, they're not dehydrated, they're not drooping, they are firm and happy. Like, I literally could not ask for more. I'm so happy with this order. Like, and we still got one more plant left. And that's the plant that I added at the end that I was like, I just saw that you have this. Can I add this plant? I'm trying to get this tape off because I want to be able to put a stake in here because it's not going to stand up. And I'll just show you guys how I'm going to have it set up. Yeah, so this leaf didn't make it. For this leaf to not have made it, it's still very firm. I guess I'll cut it because I just cut that off. I'm gonna just quick stick. I'm glad I got those stakes from We Love Plants because they came in clutch. All right, yeah, and we'll just wrap this up so that it can stand up. Very beautiful plant. Please don't get me wrong and think that I don't like this plant. I love this plant. I do wish the leaves were larger. Like, if I had 2 or 3 leaves that were larger, I would love it even more. But I think I still would like the Kwame Call more just because the leaves are darker. Where's my Kwame Call? Oh. I was looking, I didn't see it. Yeah, it's that red with the green with the dark green for me. Like, this is nice, but I'm very happy I got this Kwame Call as well because I actually like that one more. And like I said, guys, that happens. We order things, we see them online, they look one way, we say yes, and then we see them in person and we're like, you know, I like it, but, and there's nothing wrong with it. Why can't I find my... I know I got a roll of plant tape in here, but I'm like contorting trying to find it. Oh, here we go. So don't ever be disappointed, you know? Like, if you order something and you're like don't be afraid to be like, I do, but I don't. Like, I do, but I don't. It's okay. I don't feel like cutting this, so. Okay, here we go. The serpent. Yes, what's this? What is this? Is this mold? What do y'all think this is? It's black, and black on plants, there's no dirt in here, so I don't know what that is. I'm gonna rinse it off before I put it in the bin because I don't know what that is. It's not moving, but it could be mold. No, I'm suspicious. Is there anything moving on here that I just didn't notice? It's on all the backs of these leaves, not as much on these. Yeah, I really don't know. Maybe mold. Is it on any of the other plants? I didn't notice it on any of the other plants. Oh, there is a little bit on the Kwame Call, a little tiny bit. None on the Genovevum, none on the Varicosum. All right, we'll wipe that down and make sure it's okay. Wow, I got a serpent, guys. So I got 2 big bins to put these in. I'm gonna have to maybe, they're not gonna fit. They're not gonna fit in the bin. I'll worry about that later. You guys don't have to, I'll just insert a picture after or at some point to show you what my setup is like, and then I'll come back in 24 hours and let y'all know if anything drastic has happened. I'm not expecting to see any major changes within the next 24 hours because they all look so good. Like, they're all happy. Like, I don't rehab wear, like acclimate wear. They're already like, they're already fine. Like, no limp leaves. Like, wow, I was stressing before. And that's what I was gonna say before. It was funny, I was talking to somebody about importing plants, and we're like, yeah, it could be stressful, but sometimes it's a thrill. Like, sometimes it's a thrill importing plants, because it's like, are they gonna come alive? I don't know. Are they gonna die as soon as I get them? I don't know. First of all, this is a really big plant, and I was not expecting, I wasn't expecting it to be this big. So I was just saying that it could be very exciting to import plants, because you don't know like how great the specimen is going to be. You don't know how the import is going to go. Okay, it's not as big as I thought it was. Oh wait, no, there's another leaf. I'm tripping. There's another leaf. Hold on. Oh wait, hold on. I don't want to mess it up. Oh, please, I don't want it to be yellow, because that's the biggest leaf. Whoa, there's another one. Oh, the biggest leaf is yellowed. Or is it still? It's still expanding. It's not yellowed. Okay. So guys, I finally got a Anthurium Bessiae. Finally, like, oh my gosh, I know I've been wanting this. Like, y'all know I've been wanting this. So this is the newest leaf. It's still expanding. I thought it was yellowing, but it's expanding still. It's still emerging. So hopefully it's gonna be okay. So interestingly with them, this is nice and dark. Oh, yes. So nice and dark with the lime. Oh, look how dark this one is. Okay. This is a nice dark leaf. But look at how dark this one is. That one is even darker. Beautiful. This is nice. So they had several Bessiaes. This one was the dark one, because y'all know I like the super dark one. So they had a regular one. I think they had an AF, a regular one, a dark one, and there was something else. I can't remember. It seemed like it might be darker, but the shape was a little different. Okay, so this is dark AF. Okay, so this isn't a true Bessiae dark, or a true Bessiae. This is a Bessiae AF dark form. Okay, so there is one that they have that seemed darker, but it was more narrow, and the venation wasn't as prominent, I believe, from what I'm just remembering off the top of my head. That made me say, no, I'd rather it be dark than have that shape. I don't remember. I'll if I find the pictures and I'm not making sense, I'll insert it. But yeah, this looks amazing. This looks really, really good. A little leaf gave up down here, but that's okay. It actually still has some green in it. Wow, the leaves are so firm, like so firm, so plump, not sad, petioles going strong. Like, I cannot say enough good things about this order. Like, oh my goodness. I was excited because I thought it was going to be great, but it's amazing. Like, it's amazing. This is beautiful. Okay, I'm going to show you this one more time because I'm looking at this and it's insane. So, look at the darkness of this leaf and the sheen. Like, is it catching the sheen? Is it catching it? Do I need to turn it? Like, oh my goodness. Wow. I'm so happy. These plants are so beautiful. We got 2 anthuriums here. Nice. Expanding my little anthurium collection. This was shocking. I was not expecting to really be blown away by this, and I really was. I think because of the size and the perfection of the leaves. Dark can't be disappointed with the dark form. Like, just can't. It's impossible to be disappointed by that. I am sad that my biggest squamical leaf is giving up on life, but this one made up for it because this one is beautiful. So thick and leathery, these leaves with these orange, like, or red. Oh my gosh, it's so dark. Can you imagine? So that means this, whatever this next leaf that comes out, hopefully it's gonna be as big as this. Oh my gosh. I think I'm trying to decide which ones are my favorite. It's hard. It's hard because this Genovevum is actually really nice. Like, I wasn't expecting to like the Genovevum as much as I do. All right, let me stop talking. Let me just jump to the 24-hour update for you guys. But I mean, 10 out of 10 recommend. Order from Tropicals, no issues. The shipping is expensive, but it's worth it because look at the quality of these plants. The roots, I showed you the one roots. I didn't want to open all of them. I said I will only show the roots if something looked off of the plant, but they all look they all look fine. Like, the leaves are firm, the petioles are firm on all of them. So I'm not gonna disturb them right now. I'm gonna just let them be, put them in my plastic bin. I'll have some filtered light on it, and yeah, like, I guess I'll see you guys in 24 hours. Like, I want to keep talking about how much I love them, but I don't have anything else to say but how much I love them. But they look so good. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm done. Good night. Okay, so we are back for our 24-hour update. I wasn't going to, but I decided. I was watching a couple of import videos this morning, and I really do like when people show like the roots, and I don't know, I just was really tired yesterday, so there was just no way that I was going to do all of that. So we're going to take a look at the roots today and put them in their semi-permanent rehab situation today, which I'm gonna be working mostly with, as much as I know I don't have enough, but I got another bag of coarse, like, this is the extra large coarse perlite, which I really love lately. So I'm gonna be working with that for roots that are like okay. If I have roots that are questionable, we're gonna go full wall. If I have roots that are glorious, we're going pond. I mean, leca. I don't have any pond, which is, even if I did have pond, I probably still wouldn't put any of these plants in them regardless of how they look. I am convinced that the glorious is the only plant that could ever go from Indonesia to pond and I would not do that to any of these plants. So let's just get started with the first one. I'm probably not going to be doing too much talking, so I'm gonna probably B-roll this because if y'all can't see my little laptop over here, I'm about to put a little music on so I can vibe out. Guys, I swear, they do not play around until I turn the camera on. Before I go into B-roll mode, I just want to let y'all know this morning I did put some water in I just sprayed a little water on the substrate of all the plants just to hydrate it a little bit, just in case it was dried out. It wasn't, when I unboxed it yesterday and kind of like looked at some of them, the substrate wasn't super dry, but I was like, just in case, let me just give it a little sprinkle just to make sure it's good. So I did dampen the moss this morning, so everything should be okay, and everything looks pretty good with this one to start off. This looks gross, but I guess that's the chunk. But yeah. Also, I'm just deciding that if the roots, like this one, it feels okay, but it seems a little bit dry. So I'm just gonna put some purified water from my Brita filter with a little hydrogen peroxide, and I'm just gonna let it sit while I'm like unpotting all the plants. And for that time being, it should be enough time for it to come. I mean, it's not really enough time for it to hydrate itself, but we're gonna let that be because I'm not gonna sit and do this again.
wanna share my world. Don't you understand? Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give all day long. Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long. Turn me inside out, make my heart speak. Need no one else, you're all I need. Personality, everything you do makes me love everything about you. Your smile, your style is so fly, I can't deny. I got a crush on you, and that's true. And I'm digging you. You make me believe that your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long. Your love, your love goes on and on and on. You give me a feeling all day long. I'll give you anything you want from me. Anything you want, anything you need, anything you so desire. Ooh, I'll give you anything you want from me. Anything you want, anything you need, anything you so desire. Anything, 'cause your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give all day long. Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on.
For the serpents, I decided these roots are questionable. Like, I don't think that most of them are gonna survive. Maybe a few, like these kind of lighter ones. They feel super dry and crunchy. So I'm gonna put it here in some water and hydrogen peroxide and give it another day or two before I decide to do something with it. And basically I just want to see what roots like start to look and feel a little bit better. If none of them start to look and feel a little bit better and they all just start to look mushy, then I know that we have to start over. So that's why this is going in this vase of water. I have to figure out how to hold this up. I'm gonna have to put like a stake on the outside of this to hold this up, but that's what's going on with this. So if there's any of these other plants that look the same, I'm just gonna put them all in water here. But those anthuriums so far are looking pretty good, and those are most likely gonna be potted up into perlite or something similar.
Tell them this, did he miss? Junior Watanabe on my I can't really see where did I miss. Junior Watanabe on my Junior Watanabe on my tell him this, did he miss? Junior Watanabe on my ex-strippers, new killers, shot, tell him, this on Donda, on my mama, made a promise, Junior Watanabe on my Junior Watanabe on my tell him this, did he miss? Junior Watanabe on my I can't really see where did I miss. Junior Watanabe on my Junior Watanabe on my all summer, all summer, 4-5 dollars, in pajamas, they piranhas, buy out the store and hours, like we planned it. Junior Watanabe on my Junior Watanabe on my tell him this, did he miss? to not be on my 4-5 summers, 4-5 summers, 4-5 summers, 4-5 summers. We took off, we took off, we took off, we took off. Born in Atlanta, now Montana, excuse my manners, I got status, excuse my manners, I got status, I got status, you want status, see more comments, and I see commas, nigga want tell me, we going down there, let me be honest, I went with the Bucks, boy, let me be honest, I went with the Bucks, boy, spirit is on us, spirit is down there, God's time can't fit on the wrist, Junior wanna have me on my move out of the way of my release, trying to get me off my Q's and P's. What? Why can't losers never lose in peace? What? Ain't nobody around me losing sleep. Better find God before he find me. Tell the devil good night, go to sleep.
Yeah.
Work, 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 work. To me, I be work, 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 work. See me do me dirt, 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 dirt. So tell me about that work, 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 work. When you walk a line, 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 line. In the cafe, man, da, 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 da. Drive me a dessert. Nothing to be lurking.
Yeah.
You make a like, now you don't like it. You know I dealt with you the nicest. Nobody touched me in the righteous. Nobody text me in a crisis. I believe that all of your dreams are duration. You took my heart, all my keys, and my patience. You took my heart, I must leave a decoration. You mistaken my love, I brought for you for foundation. All that I wanted from you was to give me something that I never had, something that you never seen, something that you never been. But I wake up and nothing's wrong. Just get ready for work, 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 work. To me, I be work, 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 work. You see me do me dirt, 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 dirt. So tell me about that work, 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 work. Da, 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 da. When you walk out, da, 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 da. Before the table turn, 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 turn. Beg you something, please. Baby, don't you leave. Don't leave me stuck here in the streets. If I got another chance to, I will never, no, never neglect you. I mean, who am I to hold your best against you? I just hope that it gets to you. I hope that you see this through. I hope that you see this true. What can I say? Please recognize I'm trying, baby. I feel why. They tell me I feel why. You see me do my da. Tell me about that why. When you walk out, la. I'm in the car from my touch.
Yeah, okay, you need to get done. Let the work come over. We just need to slow the motion. Don't get out of the way to no one. Long distance, I need you. When I see potential, I just gotta see it through. If you had a twin, I would still choose you. I don't wanna rush into it if it's too soon, but I know you need to get done. If you come on, yeah. Sorry if I'm way less friendly. I got niggas tryna end me. Oh, yeah. I spilled all my emotions tonight. I'm sorry. Rolling. How many more shots?
So if you couldn't tell, I was absolutely struggling on those last two. I don't know what that substrate was, but it was horrible. It was like some type of hay straw mixed in with the moss. It was horrendous. As if moss isn't like annoying enough, it had the nerve to be mixed in with hay. Like, that was so annoying. Like, I could not. Oh my god, that was so annoying. So whatever, moving on. We're in a did I notice that? Oh yeah, let's just cut that off. Even though I don't know, it's not not dead on the end. But of course the anthurium roots looked quite good. There was nothing concerning about those. Just a few snips here and there that was needed. And then of course, shortly after, ugh, I hate this. I hate when it gets under my nails. And then shortly after, the philodendrons was looking quite questionable. Some of them actually looked pretty good. And then some of them, as usual, it was just always just a few that was looking a little crazy, but overall looks very good. All right, I'm gonna figure out the pots and then I'll get back to y'all. So I'm gonna do the anthuriums first because they've been soaking in the water the longest. I'm gonna do something crazy and I'm just gonna pot it into lacquer. I really would like to put it into perlite, but I don't have a ton of perlite, and these roots look pretty good. And I know that I said in my biggest regrets video that I regretted potting up my potting up my imports immediately, but these just look so much better. And I don't have a lot of perlite, so I could, and I don't really want to order anymore, to be honest. I'm being 110% honest. I'm not really trying to order anymore. So I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it, and I'm gonna put this in lacquer. I'm gonna keep a close eye on it, of course. And I think even though it's risky to pot it up immediately, I think now I have a better understanding of what to look for when the roots or the plant is not doing good, so I can respond a little quicker. So of course, because this is in lacquer in a clear container, I should be able to see pretty clearly and quickly, probably even better than I could see in pond, whether the roots are doing good or not. So I'm gonna keep a close eye on them, but I am gonna pot it up immediately into lacquer, only because I don't have enough perlite. If I had, why you leaning? Why you leaning? Yeah, if I had more, I would put it in perlite for sure, but I just don't, so I can't. So that's what we're doing. I know, risky. And I know I'm doing the complete opposite of what I said I would do next time around, but my plants didn't look like this the first time around. And I feel like I can like better recognize if they weren't gonna do good versus before. Like if now having this import order, I definitely know now, oh, I don't want that water. I definitely can tell now much better what roots will be okay and which ones won't. So I really feel like these roots are gonna be okay, but we're gonna see. Only time will actually tell. So guys, I am gonna do my outro from this kind of view here, just because it's late at night. I'm tired. I got my pajamas on and I'm fresh out the shower, and I just don't feel like it. I don't feel like putting my face on the camera. So just a run through of how we have everything here. The serpents was questionable. That is why it is in water and hydrogen peroxide. I got this little makeshift stake up here just to kind of try to hold this up. All of these plants will be going back into the bin. This one is the saddest looking, the serpents, unfortunately. It was already starting to yellow a little bit, so that was already there, but the leaves, they just seem really, they don't seem as firm. Squamical, this is my favorite, looking fabulous. And perlite, I will fill these reservoirs. Will I? I might leave them because all of the substrate is pretty damp, so I might leave it until tomorrow morning and then put water in it. I just chopped off the end here because it was looking crazy. The Genovevum, again, we ran out of perlite, so we put moss at the top. The anthuriums look really good, like really, really good. I really hope I don't regret putting them in lacquer. Bessier also looking beautiful. I don't think we're gonna be able to keep this leaf. This is super flimsy here. But all the other leaves are very, very happy. Very happy. Beachy Eye also looking pretty good. Just needs to orient itself. And last but not least, we have the Varicosum, also looking pretty good. Like, this leaf is actually pretty firm. I think I like this one better than the one that I have, because it just seems a little more firm. It just seems a little more firm and steady. So that is all. Like I mentioned earlier, I kind of last minute decided to add this part to the video. I know it came out to be quite a long video. Let me know in the comments if you guys like that or prefer that. Some of you guys did say you do prefer the longer videos because you guys like to watch these type of videos when you're doing your own plant chores, which I do too. So I appreciate hearing that from you guys. So yeah, let me know if that is okay, if you like that or not. And I was thinking too, I don't know if I mentioned it or if I cut it out earlier. I don't know because I haven't edited it yet. I like watching when people import videos. Sorry, I'm saying a lot. I'm tired. But I like when people do their imports and show like what they do, how they set them up and everything. So I was like, let me show them. Let me show them what I'm doing, just in case they care. If you don't care, that is fine too. I understand. You have every right to click off this video. But anywho, thank you. I'm tired. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good night.